I'm just muted. I'm just talking to myself. I did just think, because I'm doing this whole thing right now where I go, hello, it's me again, RightBigChimken. And that's not my intro. I have an intro. Why am I saying that every time? We don't want to do that. That's a whole thing. That's a whole new thing. Somebody press the button, everybody. There's a button. Press it. I keep giving you things. Press the button in chat. Hi, it's me again. I'm back. It's after Christmas now, and today I am... What am I today? I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you've done this. Ominous, isn't it? The button, the number that increases every time you click it, but you don't know what's going to happen when it reaches a certain number. That button there. Yeah, that one. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I have 160k channel points and I'm spending all of them on the button. Just press the button, Sky. Press the button. There's even a high score, so that more points you spend, the more chances you are to lock in the high score, and you can't be beat until somebody else locks in that high score. Press the button, Sky. I dare you. Press the button. We must close to 1 million between us, right, Jura? How many do you have? I got 200k. Spoopy, press the button, everybody. See? It's really ominous, isn't it? And that number just keeps going up. And you don't know what's going to happen. It could be really amazing, or it could be really simple. But still, you're here, and you're pressing the button. It's the day after Boxing Day. I spent the entire day yesterday going, I'm going to go live with a random stream. I'm going to play Jusant, because Jusant was a game I played when I was a much smaller streamer at approximately about 300 followers. My PC didn't quite run it very well at the time, and it was brand new, and it was a little bit like it had a little bit of brand new out of the box, wasn't 100% graphically optimized. And we played Peaks of Yore recently, and I remembered this game, and because I remembered this game, my brain was like, you know what? I'm on holiday for a week, right? I don't go back to work until the 6th. There's going to be more than enough time in the next, week or so to do additional streams, and then additional games, or slip in short ones and long ones. This isn't a particularly long game. I'm pretty sure we could get most of this done tonight, and if not, finish it tomorrow. So we're going to get it in there, and I'm going to get that really cool endorphin thing when you finish a game on Twitch and the credits roll, and I'm like, yeah, I finished it. Isn't it amazing? Basically, that's why we're here. Jusant, everybody. It's climbing. It's absolutely visually stunning from what I remember. It's called a climbing meditative. I can't pronounce that word. Meditative meditation experience. There's a little blue creature that's kind of cool, but also looks like an ass. So that is the reason for my title today. Double cheeked up on a Friday, and yeah, do I have any sort of information for you news-wise? I spent all day yesterday trying to go live with this and didn't. Me and DollyWhiskers went to bed at the grand old time of 9:30 p.m. yesterday. Both of us were absolutely spent for various reasons. But inevitably, I woke up at 5:30 this morning, and you know what I decided to do? I decided to set a sky trap. The button. Press it. Something will eventually happen, or it won't, and you'll beat all odds in existence, because that is an odds-based game. It's not just adding a number. Something is going on there every time the button is pressed. Like I promise. There's a mathematical sum happening, and you are playing a game of risk. Every time that number goes up, the risk increases. Lucy, welcome in. I'm going to read through chat. I saw you were here. Skelefunk, welcome in. No, I said it wrong again. Skelunkafunk, welcome in. I'm really good at this. I can read. Let's go through chat real quick. But basically, that's it. I went to bed at 9:30 last night. I woke up at 9:30 to 5:30 today. I spent a good part of the morning designing that. I then played Horizon Zero Dawn and spent some time on a voice call with one of my old mods called Curiously Cuddly Cryptid. And I'm here. You're irrationally annoyed at this button. We'll get to the button. If anything, Spoopy, it's to teach you how to press a button. It's Training Wheels button pressing. There is now a button pressing game. You press the button. Congratulations, risk for 7. It continues to go up. There's no stopping it. Jura, congratulations on the first. That is your first on the channel. I hope you are having a good day, Jura, and I hope you had a really good stream later. Sangood, welcome in. Jura, thank you for the contribution. I would like to remind everybody that there is a contribution community challenge running in the channel right now, and at the end of a 30-day period you will get all of your channel points back. It's about teaching you a life skill, it's about teaching you money saving, and eventually somebody in the community might be eventually able to redeem 1 million channel points. That's basically what it's designed to do. I'm trying to get you as many channel points as possible so you can make me stream for 30 days straight with 1 million points redeemed. Sometimes I explain that really well. Today doesn't feel like a good day, so we'll move on. Spoopy, welcome in. Penguin Queen Lucy and Penguin Queen Lucy. Can I just take a pause real quick? Penguin Queen Lucy. Oh wait, no, there it goes. You failed at 8. You failed at 8. I'm sorry. That's the end of the game. You have to keep pressing because my highest score in that game, Sky, is 8. No, sorry, 14. Your highest score is 8. Now you have to beat it. Press the button, everybody. Get really invested in the button. Get really invested in the button. It'll be really fun. Penguin Queen Lucy, I just want to say that I'm really proud of you because sometimes at the beginning of my streams, I ask you to tell me something I'm proud of you for. So Penguin Queen Lucy, right now I'm going to say that I'm really proud of you for how you dealt with that person in your chat earlier today because you were a lot more polite than I would have been. So keep up the good work. If there is any level of guilt that you're feeling from that banning that you did in your chat, considering the person was conversing with you, don't feel like it. They were a dick. And I wanted to say something at the time and didn't. So just continue to be great, Lucy, as best as you possibly can, because they were really pushing it, and I almost said something, but I'm not a mod, so I can't. I just be good. Sanguine, welcome in. Sanguine, welcome in. Jura, I've said your name. Sanguine, Jura, Sky, Spoopy, hello Spoopy. Spoopy and I had a COD fight earlier today, and we both lost because I suck, and actually they could have spent more time doing something more productive. Basically, we concluded I can't 1v1, but I'm very good at the standard multiplayer map. So here we are. Never 1v1 me. I'm just going to stop threatening people with the Call of Duty 1v1s because I'm bad at them. I'm actively bad. Spoopy, it was good. DollyWhiskers holds hands with Sanguine. Sky Alcar attempted to move my camera. Sky Alcar attempted to move my camera. Don't do that, Sky. I gave the mods the ability to do that as an administrative help. Do not start moving my trick camera as a troll, especially when I'm on the BRB screen. Don't do that. Like, just don't. Just don't do it. I'll fight you, and I will, because you know I will. Multiple button presses. Kara, thank you for the contribution. DollyWhiskers is sending somebody flowers and feet pics. I don't know what we were talking about then, but we're moving on. Flowers and feet pics, everybody, from my beautiful wife. Amazing. Chim trying miming? No, you know what I did? You know what that whole miming segment at the beginning of the stream was all about? I went to press the right camera movement because I moved the camera back because Sky was messing with it. And I didn't press mute. I pressed the camera movement button instead. So here we are. That was the miming. But I would make a beautiful mime. White face paint with the stripy shirt and the beret. I'd make an amazing mime. Because they're all really stick thin usually. And I'm fat. Like, I've eaten a lot of pork the last few days. And I mean, like, I've had sausages. We've got ham and da-da-da. There's been a lot of pork the last few days. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. Current risk 3, stuff's happening again. The button's pressing. There's also a little, really, if you hear it over the music, there's a really satisfying in the distance button press every time you do the button redeem. Because I'm a psychopath. Are you all porked out? No, we've got ham in the fridge. I have to eat the ham and then I'll be all porked out. I'd call you built for comfort. Don't get me wrong, but fat, don't get me wrong. I will just say, for your own clarification, if anybody in chat is going, don't call yourself fat, Chimken, that's bad. I am fat. I'm not going to lie to myself, but fat is a descriptor. Fat is only as bad as you make it. I am not a thin man. I can look at myself and go, wow. But that's it. That's as far as that goes. Yeah, I'm pretty chunky. Hate you? Skylar, you don't hate me. I've given you something to press all the time. Skell. I'm not gonna say Skullunkerfunk because I fuck it up every time. Skullunkerfunk. I will call you Skell moving forward. Skell, salute. I'm reading chat in OBS as well as on the thing. I'm catching up. Spoopy's talking. I'm irrationally annoyed at this button. Why are you annoyed at the button? You press the button. So many people are pressing the button right now. Rigged? It is not rigged, I promise. Sanguine. You can't do first, Sanguine. You can't. Sanguine, thank you for the contribution. Hot Dog, thank you for the contribution. Sky, thank you for really pressing this button. Like, Sky is pressing this button something fierce, but it's on cooldown. It's a minute between button presses because I know what you guys are like. The button as a thing, already an amazing success because it's working really straightforwardly. We're not having a 2-hour stream where I have to fix it. But what I also knew was if I didn't put a 1-minute timer on it, every single motherfucker in the room would press it simultaneously, and I don't want that shit happening to my PC, because I don't know what would happen. And it's another one of these things where it's reading and writing to files, and I'm really concerned it would fall over on itself. Where they're pushing the button, it is a channel point redeem. It is right at the very beginning of the list. It should be the third one because it costs 3 channel points to press the button. But there is a high score, and if you get the high score, you replace the previous high score. So when somebody loses, the high score is read out. If you get the high score, you go on the top of the pile, and that last person is gone. And it's not personal to you. So Sky Alucard could spend 50 button presses, and then Spoopy could press it 51, lose, and get the high score. So you know what I'm doing, chat? I'm gamifying things again. And I actually love it. It was inspired by a Steam game called The Button, which uses slightly more complex means, but I have put a credit to them in the channel point description. Please swing away and go check that out because it is exactly the same concept, and you can click a button on an app just repeatedly over and over again, and you can get a high score. And you know what a good thing about the app is? There is a global leaderboard. It's crazy. I was so on edge because I was trying so hard. I needed to hear that because I was thinking I was harsh, but no, you are right. Thanks for being you. Lucy, you were not harsh, and at the time, I was really biting my tongue because that person in your chat was like, it was a fictional game, for God's sake. Just for context, I was watching Lucy earlier today, and they were playing a game about cats, and there was a man or a woman, I don't know. I think you were using he pronouns, but they were very focused on the fact that this fictional cat was not being maintained in the way a real-world cat should be maintained. And they were just really... It was getting the weirder thing about the entire conversation was it was getting political because they were doing the whole, oh, this is what the state of the US is like with pets. It's crazy. It's crazy. You did fine, Lucy, I promise. 100% hand on heart. You know, swear on this... I swear on this can of Gordon's fake gin. It's not real gin. It's fake. Another person to add, I don't know who they were. They've been banned in Lucy's channel now, and I didn't know. They've definitely not ever crossed into mine, so it's. I'm sure I'll never see them again. But you know what? It was odd. It was really quite odd. It was a fictional cat, for God's sake. Honestly, just wanted to make sure I couldn't flash your camera on. No, the camera asset that you would need by pressing that button doesn't exist on the starting page, so you will never be able to. I did that on purpose. Reasons. We're catching up. You pressed the bit. You were all porked out. I am all porked. I wouldn't call you fat. I'd call it scared. I am sorry to hear you had to deal with someone in your chat recently. It can be to pull the trigger even if it was someone you knew too well. Yes. No. Ban. Police your shit however you want to police your shit is the way that the rule of the land here is if I'm uncomfortable, I will ban you. Sometimes, and that is a lesson I've learned over 2 bannings, because we've banned 2 people we've known. Like, there have been multiple bot bannings and, like, complete randoms, but of the 2 people I've known that I've banned, like, I should have pulled the trigger faster, but I didn't, and I've learned that mistake by now. Are those a new chicken and a frog? I see. DollyWhiskers, you know that they are. You know that they're new. This is from our good friend and my internet mother, Jade Melody CA. Here is a chicken. We got these by post. These were some Christmas presents we got from Jade Melody CA, who is also a community member. But this is a chicken, right? I'm not sure if they made these because there's no label on them. And there wasn't anything like, oh, I made these. But look, that's a chicken. That's a frog. And now they live together with the pile of chickens that I have on my desk. It's very nice. Good. Risk 9. Holy shit, it's getting up there, Sky. High score, giving you that. You'd press and hey, Dolly, how have you been? Long time no see. Yeah, that's true. I'm sometimes a pushover, but they were killing the enjoyment for the game as well. So good riddance, especially if it was affecting other members of my community as well. Lucy, if you wanna like DM me, just your next time it happens and I'm there, Lucy, I'll speak up. But that's up to you. If you don't want me to do that, please tell me, but maybe don't do it in my chat. Tell me in DMs or whatever. Is there another person I need to add to my set on fire list? It's not Phoenix. Phoenix, how are you feeling? Phoenix, are you ill? Are you ill? Yeah, I would have blocked them. I see what you did there. Ban me, Spoopy. I'm not going to ban you. Yeah, my mods even said they was lost in why they brought it up and tried to defuse it. I've caught up. You have COVID. I know how that feels. I hope you... I wish you a speedy recovery, my friend, and... High score. Spoopy's got the high score currently, Sky. Just saying. Also, the button does reset between streams, so please make sure that the button is complete before you finish streaming. I finished streaming today. Okay. That's a reading through chat. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. We are here with Jusant. I played this game when it was brand new on a PC that wasn't quite capable of dealing with its launch day graphics. And I'm back because I gave it about 2 hours. I should have given it more time. I wanted a chill out game, and the music, as you can hear, is fairly chill. The visuals in this game are really quite stylized but fantastic, and I want to finish it. And I want to cross a I've already covered it in my little bit of an intro, but I want that endorphin rush of finishing a game, because as much as I'm loving everything else we're playing at the moment, none of it I'm finishing anytime soon. So the next week or so, whilst I'm on holiday, I'm going to try and sneak in a couple of extra games. I've also received a bunch of gifts over Christmas from various community members that I would like to play on stream at least once. We will try to keep to the games that I usually play on the usual days, but there might be some extra ones that I might sneak a little bit of gameplay here or there. It's basically until I go back to work on the 6th, we're going to be a little bit more stream of consciousness, I think is the correct way to put it. Other than that, we're back. Jusant. I'm starting a brand new game, so if you have not experienced this from the last time I played it, which was like over a year ago now probably, you are not missing anything. You will see everything as I see everything again, because I don't remember anything about this game other than the nice visuals and the fact that my PC at the time wouldn't run them. If you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. I thrive off telling you how proud I am of you, and I need to know stuff. I need to know stuff. You need to tell me stuff, and you need to tell me stuff, and then I can be proud of you for it. Lucy, as an example, we've already covered it. Lucy, really proud of you for the way that you dealt with that on your stream today. I am going to shout you out, in fact, because I've made multiple references to you as a streamer, and I probably should shout you out. Penguin Queen Lucy. I don't know why I'm saying your voice so sarcastically, but I can't stop, so there. Do I have any personal achievements other than everything that we've just talked about? Other than the button, which has already proven itself, I will take it. I will take it. Is waking up an achievement? Yes, every single day. Living is an achievement. Because life is fucking hard sometimes, and this is this whole ethos that I'm sort of trying to build around. At the end of my streams, we say fuck cancer, because me and DollyWhiskers lost somebody at the end of 2023, and it might be a little bit crass, but fuck cancer in 2025, as I've been discussing, I spoke to Kara about it the other day because they said something quite nice. Next year will be fuck, because fuck works on 2 levels. I can be like, fuck politics, fuck TERFs, fuck the Tories. general stuff along those lines without giving too much detail. Fuck chronic health. Fuck chronic health conditions, which are directly affecting my life right now because my partner DollyWhiskers is really quite suffering. But also it can be positive things like, fucking hell, that was a good bit of gameplay, and fuck it. So at the end of my streams, I'm gonna, in 2025, we're not done yet, I'm gonna ask everybody in chat to say fuck. That's it. Fuck polished glass doors. I love fucking. In 2025, and I have written permission. In 2025, I have written permission from Kara for using this catchphrase. In 2025, we will be fucking each other. And I just love saying it out loud. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And for anybody that's new here today, I hope that hasn't scared you away. Spoopy is just camping. Spoopy, the button is already winning, everybody. Can you feel it? Can you feel that the button is working? Because I can. The button is going, and we're getting confused now. Oh! There we go. That only took 3 goes. Why did something was being funny then? Good. Good. I need to plug my controller in, and then we're gonna get climbing. Has anybody bought anything exciting in the Steam sale? Because I think me playing this game fits me into one of the stereotypes. You either buy a shit ton of new games and don't finish your backlog, or you go back to your backlog. Sky, can you feel that? Can you feel that high score being peeled away from you? Or you do both? I mean, true. You are good at doing both, Dolly. I'm so happy that this button is working out exactly how I anticipated it would. You're about to start a new game. The current save will be deleted, but collectibles will stay saved. Yes. Effectively a new game, so if anything is too loud or too quiet, please let me know. I've tried to balance it like I usually do. Phoenix, I love you. Spoopy, I love you. Please continue to take this from Sky. I will laugh so fucking hard. You are making my soul sing. Yeah, this looks so much better than it did last time. So much better. Holy Christ. Sure, we said we're inevitably going to cover the same ground that we did last time I streamed this, but this immediately reminds me of Nausicaa Valley of the Wind. Jusant. Look at him. Still more hands than Sanguine. $18! This looks so much better than the last time I played. Oh my god. So much, but I'm just going to repeatedly say that over and over again. I don't care. So much better than the last time I played. 19. Holy shit. That make anybody else in chat feel uncomfortable? Because holy butts, okay. This also was inspired a little bit because there's a new game coming out in 2025 called Carn or Ken, C-A-I-R-N, and it looks incredible. And some of the climbing in it visually reminded me of this. So here we are again. Sealed off. Climb me, climb me. It's interesting because I can't not press this. Heck yeah, by the way, if there's any troubling you, I'm always here to chat. Fine. Thank you, Scal. Suck it up. Okay. Is he it looks like he's carrying a compact Discman. Anybody else get like Sony CD portable CD player from this guy? Oh my god, yes, the Walkman. Yeah. I had one years ago. I never owned one. I used to use my mother's. Because I was cool. You always had to, it was one of those ones you always had to have on a flat surface, otherwise the CD would skip. God, I'm old. How is that, if that, I sort of said to myself, if you get to 50 on that button press, you are breaking, oh my god, climb up this. Okay, we rested. We're doing it! We're climbing a Jusant. Good. Oh, okay. And we seem to have a baby. Why would this child have a baby? That way. Hello? I'm shocked and appalled at your high score right now, Spoopy. This is where you find out the high score's broken. It just goes straight to 100. It better not be broken. It was, again, if this is broken again, I have no idea why, because it was working before I streamed. I found a picture with me as a kid with curly hair, braces, Marilyn Manson t-shirt, and Walkman with Marilyn Manson CD. It is a shame what happened to that man. Well, not a shame. He deserves everything he gets now, but holy shit. I bet you were adorable, Lucy. I bet you were adorable. I never wore band t-shirts because I don't like wearing printed. Well, I went through a phase, but I avoid printed tees like the plague now. I skipped the band shirts and went straight to ironic video game shirts. Another sleep turning over stones at the old delta. Harvest 2 belay stations for parts. Harvest 2 belay stations for parts. A good catch. That should be enough to reopen the route to the old cape. Otherwise, it's all smooth sailing. A couple of old lanterns, I think, can revive. Folks used to throw this stuff away. Oh, I finally caught an old knitting machine for Anine and Neo, who's been asking for one for cycles. Not in great shape, but we should be able to tinker with it. Still not sure how I'm going to haul it up to low tide, though. Another sleep turning over stone. Is that the same one? Am I going mental? Yeah, that's the same one. Is that the same one? No. Note to self, stop doing business with Rem. All he does is dismantle my discoveries and sell them for parts in the Heights. He claims to be a repairman, but he's nothing but a foam salesman, that's what. That's as far down as I can go. This is just down the bottom of where we just were. That was the idea. We were never meant to go up there. We're meant to climb this. No? Okay. Womp womp. Current high score, 26, and the high score function works. Good. I'm glad. And now I've created something that Sky's going to argue with my community for the rest of their days. So theoretically, you can get to a high score of 100, but the statistical chances of you doing that are exceedingly slim. And I mean exceedingly slim. So how it works is... how it works, the button, right, is you've got 2 scores. You've got your score and you've got the risk level, which are in sync with one another. Every time you press the button, it calculates the risk level and then checks if the number below that is rolled on a randomizer. So every time you press the button, it goes, okay, has the random number generator generated a number below the risk level? And if it picks it, you lose, and if it's above it, you don't lose. So every time you press the button, the risk level gets higher and the chances of your number appearing in that random number generator increases. Statistically, you could get to 100 or 99, but it's very unlikely. But I expect if we ever get that number to 50, I will be amazed, but I'll be really impressed at the person who does it. I'm immediately Can I just jump across to that? No, you can't run and jump. There we go. It's got a Prince of Persia it. Come on. Tuck the wire in. There we go. And I believe that is a shortcut. Yes. I don't know why I would ever want to go back down this massive tower that we're climbing up, but that's a shortcut. That's how you open up. That's how you open up bypass sections. Also, I kind of love the fact that this game doesn't have a UI of any kind. Yeek. How are things? Bet Sanguine sits there already, but the salute button with his nose ready for I mean, I can't find the button. Oh god, there we go. And again. Eek, how are things at the sawmill? Business has been slow at the restaurant. Almost no one came to the last music night. Even though people are climbing down from all over. This music got very loud. I know we don't play the shells anymore, but still. Might bring that music down a tad. Cheetah, pumpkin eater. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. On. Oh. Got him. And now we climb. Going to go through vast periods of time where I don't say anything because I'm concentrating on putting my hand in the right place. Wait! That didn't make me jump at all. You saw nothing. You're kind of creepy. What are you? You coming out the grass? Yeah, you're coming out the grass. Okay. We're going up there. Ladder. ¿Qué pasa? I'm sorry, I don't speak dragon. Do all dragons speak Spanish, Sanguine? Where am I going? It wasn't until I started my shift to prepare for the crossing that I realized it's my last crossing to supply Firmarolia. After that, folks will have to make do with what they have. What do we think of the... Is it good to watch? Having the nice climby climb. I do like the rope just magically finds its way in. How should I know? I don't speak Spanish. You... Hey, pasa is Spanish, right? I'm not losing my mind. Like, that is Spanish, what Sanguine just said. Okay, good. I just thought I'd check. But you spoke Spanish just then. I heard... Well, we read you. We read you... It's like on the 3 lines I know. Okay. I know dos cerveza por favor, which I believe is two beers, please. Pajamas sounds spelt like pajamas and is ice cream. I think water is L'Aquila? Like, it's been a while. Chorizo is a type of sausage, and it's delicious. When you eat paella, you shouldn't eat entire shellfish. You should take the contents out of the shellfish and eat the contents, because when I was a child, I don't like paella to this day, because when I was a child, we went to Spain once, and me eating paella in a restaurant ate an entire, like, clam, like a little baby clam, shell and all, from a paella, and I could never do it again. Bueno, ¿qué pasa? Hola, cachea and uno cerveza, por favor. Oh, you're only ordering one beer, Sanguine. You're not ordering me one. Are we going up there? What is this rope made out of? I would order 3 if I knew the numbers. We're doing it! You should never order 3 beers, Sanguine. That sets a poor precedent. You should order 1 every single time, and then you have to make a point of going to get one, and then it's not overdoing it. That's the rule. I should know. I am your father. Sorry, Daddy. Cuatro tequilas, por favor. I think that means tequila. Also, if you drink tequila neat, I bow to your ability, because holy shit. I used to drink tequila was one of my, like, formative beverages. Like, if I wanted to get really shit-faced as a kid, I would drink tequila, but if I smelt it, not that I drink now, but if I even smelt it now, I would die. How do I re-grab onto the board is the problem. Where? Oh. That was sort of anticlimactic. I was expecting that to hurt a lot more. I'm assuming it's puzzly climbing as opposed to fall to your death long falls. Phoenix, welcome back. The button pressing continues. Who will be this game's champion? Will you beat our Penguin Queen Lucy's high score? Will Sky ever forgive Phoenix for taking the button press? This and more on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Okay. My gremlin mode has been activated by my illness. I fully agree. I'm fully on board. Honestly, I've been trying to press the button for the last hour. Every minute you can press the button. Oh my god, do not just fall like that, you massive peen. Yeah, so you did it. You did it. Congrats. Sanguine's after that high score. Sanguine's high score. Got high score envy. The little hop he does when he does... What's that? Hello? Ow. I thought I heard somebody running. We've got boats, we've got a kayak, which seems like it would be really useful up here. I'm assuming the implication is that this used to be like sea level we're approaching now. I like the tiny little crabs. I also must... I really need to remember to unhook myself, because sooner or later I'm not going to do that. Well, I'm going to assume we're going straight up there. Hooray for forced perspective cameras in an artistic fashion. If this was done poorly, I'd be more pissed off about it, but it's not. Hooray! I don't mind a forced perspective camera if it doesn't fuck you up in the middle of a fight. There's something down there. Guy's back. Just when Sky thought they could get out, they were pulled straight back in. Hey, Bianca. You must have cast off for who knows where. I went back to the post relay. Still no water, surprise, surprise. Sowley and Faz are still sorting through everything by hand, and I've gotten roped into helping with deliveries. Me on Pebbleback? You can imagine what a sight that is. Even I'm laughing at myself. Still, why not, eh? It's a fresh start, and I quite like seeing the world as the mail comes in. Well, it would be nicer if this damn Pebble would just change course when I ask it to. I'm telling you, it's stubborn, worse than old Yom. Oh, was there a second page? Honestly, though, what a nightmare. I'm going to miss the tide at this rate. I left your mail by the door. Mysterious. Yeah, straight back up there, of course. My biggest concern with this kid is that they walk constantly with their arms under their coat. If this was me, like, I think a lot of people can attest to this. If this was me, and I was running around this corner, I'm so likely to trip and fall with my arms in my jacket and then not be able to grab anything as I fall over. Like, not even funny levels of comedy is what I'm saying. Oh my god, is that Jura? How's it hanging? We're doing some climbing with a little orange man. And he has a baby in his coat, but he's not got the baby out yet. Look at this handsome man on my screen. What, this guy? He's a bit... He looks like he's been tangoed. There, I said it. He's painted himself in orange. I meant the bearded man. What, George? I mean, George is less bearded. He's more hairy. I'm not going to take the compliment, so you should just stop. I can't jump over there. I tried. Like, I really did. We don't do compliments around here, Jura. You know that. I'll fight you. I've got a knife. I've trained George to hold a knife. He holds it between his... He gets his two paws out and sticks them together like this, and he's like, stab, stab. Two at the same time? Tim, you hush that beautiful bearded face. Compliment 1. I did a mind thing this morning when I couldn't sleep at 5:30 a.m. I created the button, and the button has already proven itself. So, compliment. My hyperfocus thing was good. And the second one is my hyperfocus thing was good on the first try. No. Compliment. I cooked an absolutely amazing steak dinner on a Christmas day. That's my compliment. That steak was delicious, and I miss it. Boopy, I miss my steak. The trick is to cook it. That dinner did look fabulous. It was our steaks tend to be close to rare than medium, but we'll say medium rare, and it was delicious. At some part, it was mooing. Love a steak that moos. Logbook 12 octaves after the Jusant. I'm finally leaving. I'm so happy I could sleep. I couldn't sleep a wink. At the old harbor's master office, a note caught my eye. It sounded like poetry. Expedition to the clouds, seeking hope and water. Join us at 12 octaves. Becca and Arlo's farm, Highfield, to join together. After spending so long marinating and trying to find meaning in life. I missed my steak. The trick. Thank you. After spending so long marinating and trying to find meaning in life, it'll do me good to see the world, as Emmy would say. Hopefully we'll be stopping by her hut. Just the thought of seeing her again is enough to tell me I'm making the right decision. With any luck, there'll be other adventurers leaving from low tide. I don't want to make my way to the meeting point with the rest of the expedition all by myself. The only time I ever left here was for the harvest festivals when I was just a small fry. So an expedition like this is no small matter. They want to set sail for the clouds. Oh no, my parents, I forgot about them. What am I going to tell them? Hey folks, I'm off on an adventure. See you around, and only if I make it back alive. Of course, Bianca dear. Don't forget to bring snacks. Better not say anything. And I should bring snacks. What else do people normally take on trip on this type of trip? One thing's for sure, the cat's here. One thing's for sure, the cat is here. One thing's for sure, what's a journey without a logbook? I've got it covered. I plan to make it like an expedition that set off for the salt plain in search of springs. I'm going to scatter my journal entries along the way for anyone who might come after us, starting with this message. Farewell, my lighthouse. You welcome me with wonder, and have kept me as company as I've pondered too. Too much. You've always been there for me. I'm leaving you to the weave beaks who will watch over you from the sky, and to watch over this message, I'm leaving one of my creations. Adventure calls. Georg. It's Georg. It's Georg, everybody. Hold your hands up. It's Georg. Not you. Kara, don't you dare. Kara. Stay away from my button. Kara, press the button. I dare you, Kara. Press the button. Press guy's button. Push guy's buttons, Kara. Push guy's buttons. No, the other button. You not seen the other button? Did I miss it? No, you did press the button. Okay, sorry. I'm catching up now. Go write a song. There was a lady called Skyalaka. She tried to press buttons but didn't get that far. Then in came happily ever Kara to press the buttons equally. George. It starts Wednesday. Also, did you hear how I rhymed with Skyalaka with Kara? It was good. I was really impressed. Hey, are you gonna stay there? You're not allowed to use the button. I won the 1v1. I didn't press the button. Did you 1v1 each other? Kara was just punching me in the face. Swung their cabbage. Kara just hit me with a cabbage, chat. Kara and their cabbage patch ass. What's up? You staying there? Or are you gonna get down? He's getting down. There is an ad, chat. Yeah, we'll stay up. Let me put some music on. Okay. Thought we were doing a rematch. There goes the button. Kara ruined the button. Boo. Wait. Kara has the current high score of 12. Does that just overwrite the high score regardless of who got it? 1 second. I found the fault. I knew it was too good to be true. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it was too good to be true. I found the thing. I found the problem. It overwrites the old... Shit. Okay, well that doesn't work. For the time being, you can just press it. I will fix that off stream. I will not get stuck in a brain thing that makes me fix that. I will not get stuck in a brain thing that makes me fix that. For the time being, it records the previous high score. Myalgic encephalomyelitis. I could so spend 2 hours fixing that right now. I had a wonderful dinner today. What did you eat? Kara's been timed out for good reason. At least they get, like, you know what? At least the game component works. The game works, which is the important bit. We had lasagna with her butter bread, like garlic bread, but with her butter instead. We are cooking lasagna next week. We've got the vegetarian mince. We got all. Oh, it's gonna be good. I'm so happy for you to eat lasagna because holy shit, I like lasagna. Did Andrew cook? Oh, I didn't look for mozzarella. You still got time if you want to check. Nope, he bought it from the shop. Fair enough. We're cooking ours from scratch. Nah. And when I say from scratch, we've bought the pasta. All of the cheese is shop made. You know, we're combining the ingredients ourselves. So I get to do the most heart-fucking wrenching thing in cooking, right? Making a bechamel, because I ruined a bechamel once, and like one time it has gone bad. One time my bechamel is split or ruined or whatever, and every time I've cooked one since, I've been like, this is the time I'm gonna fuck it up again. I'm gonna have to add an emote just for you. Wait, which one are we doing? What, a lasagna emote? Please add a lasagna emote. I'm so here for you eating it. Make it just animated. Please, lasagna emote. Please, Jura, lasagna emote. Especially because you have your emotes are a cat. That's so. You're missing a chance. You could have lasagna. We don't need Cookie to be a Garfield. I would argue that we do. Well, I didn't ask you. Wow. As your mod and your friend, you cut me real deep just now, Shrek. What are you doing? You didn't even type the right one. And you immediately cancelled what you did. I thought you could move you around. You can, but you typed the wrong one. Nice try. Just use pinball. It's funnier. Do it again and I'll stab you. Not to be dramatic, but I will stab you. What's DAP? Is DAP a thing? If DAP is a word, it's not a word I'm familiar with. Well, I fucked that up. Fishing by letting the fly, but not the line bob lightly on the water. Dapping was almost surefire. Was almost a surefire method. Never heard of it. And it, but using your own logic, I'm pretty sure what I did was not a dap. Okay. Wait. Where the hell do I go there? We're back to pushing the button again. I'm very sorry to report, Spoopy, but the high score isn't working as intended. So you can achieve the high score, but it will only be for it will only report to you the last high score at the moment. What are exactly the idea behind this game? Left home because we wanted to see the world. Now we're stuck swinging around. Post-apocalypse. The seas have dried up. We are like here to. I lost my rights to the button for today. You did not lose the rights to the button. It's a group activity. Also, I might need you to help me with the I 1v1 Spoopy for it, really? Did you and you lost? Okay, I feel less bad about losing now. If it's any consolation, Sky, you can help me fix the problem with it later. Oh, can I? Can I, Chimken? Sure, Sky. I asked Mo for help, but it's no use. The door won't budge. There's no way of knowing how its inner mechanisms work. Does it have anything to do with the lost ocean? Mo isn't much of a handyman either, but you'd think we would have been able to figure it out between the two of us. We had to weigh anchor. A date, he said. It's true. He did seem rather dressed up to tinker around, rather perfumed too. None of this answers my questions. I've explored you from deck to hold, and I am no further along than when I started. I still don't know what you could have been used for, my lighthouse. Your paintings seem to allude to a water falling from the sky, but poof. Okay, this is a guy that came into the lighthouse after the water was washed away. Guy, it's hilarious that you 1v1 Spoopy and lost. Hilarious. What map did you play? What guns did you use? Tiny butt baby. Look at him. Ass baby. And now we climb. Yeah, Jira, this is what we're climbing. We're going up there. We're going all the way up there. Did I just drop a funny riff? No. How's it going, Drew? Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. What movies are you watching? And now we slide. By using companion, be able to see the next objective. What movies you watching, Dro? Everything good? Like magic. Okay. We climb. Where on earth are we going? They were doing Lord of the Rings marathon, but they finished it already. Extended or regular? Extended, but we extended, we know casuals. That's fair. Well, that didn't work. Ooh. I own the extended editions, but I don't think I've ever sat down and watched them all in one sitting. I sort of pick it over the years. I've sort of picked them up and put them down again. Are you going to watch The Hobbit as well? Does The Hobbit have extended editions? In the same sort of like bracket? I mean, Lord of the Rings is thought on a lot better than, Lord of the Rings was better than The Hobbit. There, I said it. You made me say it. You pulled it out of me. If you like The Hobbit, you're a big old bum. What'd that? You like The Hobbit? No. I thought the films were average in comparison to the originals. And arguably, like, a lot of people are very fond of the original Lord of the Rings franchise, right? The franchise films. Do I think they're the best films ever? No. Do I think they're better than The Hobbit? Yes. I'm a monster, I'm sorry. I'm about to either lose. I might lose, that's fair. Okay. I was about to say I'm about to lose either Dro or Jura or both simultaneously to my Lord of the Rings hatred. But guess not. Guess they're staying. Now you can be wrong and still be my friend. Wow. Wow. How dare you? I'm 95% sure I said the same thing when you complimented me earlier. So we're square. We're even. I don't have a particular strong feeling about either. I know you've watched them in the time that we've been friends. I don't have a oh wow. Bit harsh. TLB is dead for 3 minutes. R.I.P. TLB. TLB can still contribute regardless of the fact that you're meant to be dead. Interesting. Oh, I think you said that the other day. Look how pretty. Jura, look how pretty. But Jura, look how pretty though. Isn't it pretty? It's pretty. Freaking love it. Yes, you are. I'm not. Shut up. I'm not pretty, I'm manly. I'm a manly man. Nobody's believing that. Like, I don't even believe that. Betrayed by my own wife. My wife. Like the noises the little one makes. Why when I grab there? There we go. Satisfying rope swinging. You can do some rope swing. I have a really bad feeling that these things are going to disappear if I'm not quick. There you go. Rope swinging. Da, 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 da. Down. Where we're going, we don't need roads. We just climb with our bare hands. Beep-boo, beep-boo. Some of the graphics in this almost look like claymation. It really is impressive on maximum settings. That's not a flex. That's like this has been much more enjoyable this time around because there were so many visual problems with it when I played the first time, or at least I remember there being. Some of the depth on this shit on these shapes, like there specifically as well. Feels like a shortcut back down. How do you get up there where that little rock is? That achieves nothing by it because you just end up going over here. That's a shortcut. How do you get that little rock? I feel I'm having rage flashbacks. I feel like I've got pissed off by this rock before. How do I get there specifically? What if I go above it? Doesn't appear to be a way down above it either. Yeah, Jura. That is your real name. Phoenix has achieved an iron trophy. Congratulations, Phoenix, and so ends the trophy game for another stream. Somehow Sky is still going to be upset by that. I'm in the running now. I think you are... I'll be honest, I'm 95% sure you're dead last, but, you know. An attempt was made, and I'm proud of you for it. It's Phoenix, I'll share with him. There will be no sharing. That is not how the trophy game is played. It is a cutthroat game of digital trophies that doesn't exist. How dare you! Fool of a toque. How do I get to that little rock there, though, Jack? Because there's nothing above it, and I don't... None of the furniture is movable. I've been angry at this before. Thank you for the contribution, Drew. It's great, but I don't think it achieves anything. Why? I don't think there's anything to grab onto there. Not think this is the way it should be done. Oh, too far, too far. Oh God. And that's all you get. That's all I do. I just put a rock in it and then move on. Okay, move on. Now we climb. I'm sure that will lead to something very informative and insightful at a later date. And I'm sure I will not miss a single one of those rocks the entire game. 100%. Have a nice little rest. Hello! Hello! How's it going? I hope you're doing well, Looney. We are climbing a tower. Look at it. That's the tower climbing. It's huge! Huge. Thank you for the contribution as well. Just woke up. What time is it? I mean, I say that that sounded a lot more judgmental than I meant it to be. .30 p.m. Yeah, I can't judge. I literally can't judge. I did that yesterday. Like, I did that Christmas Day. I can't, I literally, I apologize. Sleep has been non-existent at night. Are you busy? Are you tired? Are you not tired? Are you tired enough? How's Panda? I've not seen them live in a while. How is ye old Choppy? Apparently I've learnt the ability to juggle my small blue pet. That is a lift of some kind. Choppy Cody's just been busy with family and holidays. I do not know what that's like, but glad that they're alright. There's another lift. Zip! Honestly, same. Brella Gazette is U43, 9 octaves and 1/3 after the Jusant editorial. In this issue, we'll be taking a look at the creatures that gave this near-silical publication its name, Brellas. Well, they've come up before in our issue on endangered tunnel wildlife and in our special edition Inhabitants of the Great Reservoir. We've never dedicated an entire section to them. It's high time we rectified that. Umbrellas are best known for their slow and majestic flight. However, they begin their lives clinging to rocks. In the first stage of their life cycle, they resemble flowers known as shrinklets. From within the shrinklets come sparks, small glowing creatures that fly through the darkness of the caves and tunnels in groups. How many octaves does it take for a spark to grow into a Brella? How long do Brellas live? Has anyone ever seen one? Much has been forgotten about Brellas, despite them being witnesses to the tower's ancient past. At the time of writing, they've almost completely disappeared. We only know about sparks from children's stories. They've said to kidnap naughty children, and shrinklet sightings are exceptionally rare, only occurring in the remotest tunnels. In the following pages, we've attempted to piece together some facts about them. Did you know, based on the information we've gathered from the teams of water spheres, who sometimes encounter these creatures on their maintenance rounds and who are very grateful too, being near sparks makes you feel weightless, so be sure to behave yourselves, kids. Let's hope the drop in activity in recent cycles will give shrinklets, sparks, and Brellas the peace, quiet, and space they need to thrive. I want to resemble a flower. I mean... do I compliment you in this situation, or do I say something rude and make it comedic? You heard my haiku yesterday, Loonies. Yeah, on Christmas Eve is all I'll say. Christmas Day, you know, my haiku. Can I remember my... I can't remember my haiku. Stream more, Looney, is all I'll say. Do it. I dare you. There's a lizard on the ceiling. I mean, that was lovely, but what did that achieve? did that achieve, that spingy disc thing? Am confused. Excuse me. Maybe you need to turn it the other way. Maybe you need to eat a biscuit. Got any biscuits, Jura? Eat a cookie. Good for you. You, sir, need to hydrate. I am drinking a delicious alcohol-free gin and tonic. It's 10:40. I'm gonna brush my teeth soon. Yeah, but if you eat a cookie now, then you can eat a cookie and then it's fine because you'll brush your teeth. I would never suggest that you did it after you brush your teeth, but you've not brushed your teeth yet. So what's the deal? You scared? You're scared? Why are you scared of eating a biscuit, Jura? What's the biscuit gonna do? Nothing. It's just a biscuit. It's actually not good to brush soonest after eating, especially sweets. Oh no, Jura will have to stay longer. You brush your teeth. No, look at it this way, Jura. If you brush your teeth now, Andrew can't send you to bed. You can be like, oh, well, I can't go to bed. I can't go to bed yet because I've just eaten a biscuit. And he'll be like, wow. There's clearly something up there. Okay, I think I know where I'm going. We're going up this mountain. Oh, not that way. Where can I buy a poncho? Do you think I'd suit a poncho? Pop. That's where I thought I was going. I can't go any higher. Are you ready? Whee! Is there anything up there before we go that way? There is not. It is a ceiling fan. Bonsai! Got it. The button continues to be pressed. A reminder, everybody, the high score function currently isn't working. So if you do win, your high score will only be for today, but I'll try and fix that before the next stream. That'll be my tomorrow job, or tomorrow at 5:30 job. In fairness, I did build this at 5:30 this morning, so the fact that it's worked as well as it has done is fairly impressive. Can I tempt anybody into a button press? Hey, Jerry, you want to press a button? Pretty cool button. Makes a noise when you press it and everything. haven't pressed button in a bit. Oh my goodness. What is that little... The little... What is it? What are we calling this little butt creature on my shoulder? I still think he looks like an ass. There's what's the little... What are water bears called? The little tiny things with the 6 arms and the beak noses. They're like little microscopic something bears, and I can't remember... There's a technical term for them. And the name is escaping me. Go with the sub. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Hooray. Durandria has been nesting with us for 5 months.
Tardigrade, thank you. That was what I was thinking of. Hooray. Jura has been here for 5 months. Can you believe it, Jura? 5 whole months. I pressed the button. That's not the right button, but an attempt was made. That's wild. J, hydrator of peoples, presser of buttons. Jura said the sweetest thing to me the other day, where they said they were really excited that I'd actually taken holiday from work because they liked their friends to be rested, and that was really sweet. And I've been thinking about that ever since. Holy shit, did I need a holiday? Don't tell DollyWhiskers, but I was pretty tired. You tell DollyWhiskers, they won't let me stay up late. And arrived. Nice. It's a weird game, though. It's like... It's... post-apocalyptic seaside climbing adventure. The climbing isn't particularly hard. It's interesting. I think these games are more about the experience, right? Like the slow story building. Yeah, best time to climb is a post-apocalypse. I've never been. Have you been to a post-apocalypse? How do I leave this? Can I? Oh, there we go. When it's less likely to have supporting second. I mean, we're pretty damn high in the air right now. I don't think we were ever going to have a second. Getting up feels like a post-apocalypse. Mood. Holy shit, that's a mood. Would you describe your body as a haunted house? Wrong way. Come on. I'd describe my body as a haunted house. Creaky, full of spiders. Haunted sounds like there's actually some action. I mean, I don't like to comment. Where the hell does this way go? We're now going down. Unburied and decay. More like unburied decaying. Wow. Oh. Very very image filling. Like, the actual sunshine. I see actual sunshine, chat. Okay. Onwards. I hate the sunshine, it burns. Put your top back on, that'll help. If you will, walk around with your baps out. You can trade, Looney. Don't trade, that's a trap. Jura gets cold. Jura's cold all the time. You'll have to buy an abundance of socks. Had to take a bath earlier because my toes were about to fall off. It is not really normal to get, like, basic frostbite whilst idling in your house. Have you turned the heating on? No, I'm also cold all the time. And it's winter right now. Apologies, Jura. The fun thing about Jura being cold all the time is we get to hear about it. I have it on in my office. Also, that sounds like a complaint. I find it funny when you're cold. No. Ha! You're cold sort of way. It takes time to warm up and Andrew turns it off during the day. Why'd you, if you're at home and they're at home, why don't you have it on during the day? Pretty. I've never seen so many people coming down from the heights and some are stopping in low tide. Maybe my situation's not so hopeless after all. The ocean provides for a patient heart, as my mother used to say. Maybe I'll finally manage to meet someone. It's been slim pickings here. Apart from old Yom, maybe he makes my heart flip with his dimples, calloused hands, and that plaid shirt he always wears. Raise your hand in chat if you like a plaid shirt. Was money, fair enough. Yom, the baker. I hope you're joking. I can never tell you if you're when you're pulling my leg. Anyway, I'm leaving the tower too. Sorry, Bassa. I don't know how else to tell you. I wish we could clip our carabiners together like we used to before running aground on the older pier. I wish I could convince you to come with me, but that's how it is. I'm crewing up with the neighboring village. They found me a spot on one of their pebbles. We'll see each other again somewhere down the plain, won't we? Don't be angry with me. I'll miss your letters. He's been turning it on in the... Spoopy. Oh, Spoopy, we didn't do our thing. Hi, Spoopy. We didn't do our thing, Spoopy. If I don't keep up with my, like, Streamly routines, shit is gonna happen. Look at the snails. Yeah, if we don't keep up with our Streamly routines, heads are gonna roll. Okay. Sunglasses are back out. Chapter 3. where we came up. Logbook 12 octaves and 1/3 after the Jusant. This is an adventure, alright. I mean, fine, we've only just gotten started. We still haven't strayed off the beaten path, but for me, this is huge. I can't wipe the smile off my face. I think I needed this to feel the rocks under my hands, to experience something out of the ordinary, to move. I'm getting to know my companions better, though our chit-chat mainly revolves around which route to take to join the expedition. Met and Sal are already getting along like a house on fire. They can probably hear us laughing all the way down on the salt plain. By embarking on this journey, Sol wants to try to return to the world of yesterday, and Met wants to save the world of tomorrow. As for me, if I can just make it to the meeting point alive, I'll be happy. I never dared leave home before now. Well, leave for real without my parents, but I dreamed about it. Having incredible adventures, finding a new port to call home, anywhere but low tide. I really never felt like I belonged there. Maybe I didn't try hard enough, spent too much time dreaming of far off places. But what is there for me back in low tide, apart from the empty houses and questions without answers? It was high time to give something else a try. For me and Met, climbing is usually something we do when we have no other choice. To say we hesitate each time we have to launch ourselves into open air with only our rope securing us is an understatement, but we encourage and belay each other. For Sol, it's a different story. He set the route with incredible ease. He tells us about how he used to climb as a kid to gather seaweed with his parents. That was before the Jusant, another era. Since then, he's seen the drought slowly transform the tower into a desert. Sol reminds me of sailors from the story sometimes. You sometimes hear the ones who can't get used to the inertia of the tower after spending their entire lives on the waves. Sol himself is definitely ungainly when it comes to walking, which has terrified us as kids, but when he's climbed as nimble climbing. I always see these doors and think they're something, but apparently they're not. Ad coming up in 1 minute, chat. I am gonna step away this time. We combed my beard last break, but I desperately need to go to the toilet. You're gonna take that opportunity too to do some self-care. Self-care is important, chat, regardless of what you think. Yeah, basically self-care. Do it, or I'll sue you. Especially you, Skylar. 30 seconds. A chink. Okay, I'm going to BRB. I will be back in 3 minutes. Go grab yourself a drink, go grab yourself a snack. Hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal. Thank you for the time you spent with me so far tonight. See you in a minute. Greetings, I am back. Let's do a climb, because climbing's what we do on this channel. We climb the follow accounts, we climb the subscribe accounts, and we climb... I don't know where this is going. This is a bit of a tangent. We go up mountains. Something, something, something... Something. I kind of lost. That sort of tangented off as soon as I started. What is everybody doing? Tell me about your life. I spent, very sadly, we were meant to go to my parents on Boxing Day, as we quite often do, because me and DollyWhiskers spend Christmas Day by ourselves, as you saw when we came online. But Dolly was not feeling particularly well on Boxing Day, so we cancelled, and I had to drive over there to pick up some stuff. Like, they'd made us a honey roasted ham, and we were going to have it for dinner that day and then bring back the leftovers. But I went to pick some stuff up. They'd bought Dolly and I a couple of presents. It was nice, and we spent... It's funny the point in their life that they've reached, because I still remember them as being the worker types, and they've been retired for quite some time now. And every time you go over there, there's some new bird or new squirrel that's appearing in their garden, and just the joy where they explain, oh, that's this type of bird and that's that type of bird and that's the name we've given this squirrel. It is the most adorable thing you've ever seen. They want, oh shit, they want to get some nature cameras, which I have no knowledge of. So if there's anybody in chat that knows anything about nature cameras. Because they asked me, I was sort of like, do I look like a man that has ever thought about nature cameras? I barely ever want to leave the house. Come on. I can't decide if the climbing in this is too easy or is like nuanced enough that it's difficult. Because you're controlling it with the trigger, the shoulder trigger buttons of an Xbox controller. One is one arm, one is the other in terms of grabbing, and I like it. But it feels on some points where you're sort of on autopilot, because you can literally like throw yourself up a cliff. And then other times, are we going up and over? There's a flower up there, yeah we are. Okay, I think we're heading towards that door. Because I can just trigger back and forth and sort of throw myself up a cliff. And we're going over there for some reason. What's up here, though? Houses? Okay. Logbook 12 octaves and 2 seconds after the Jusant. We did it. I'm completely wrung out, but we made it in time to join the expedition. But there weren't many of us there, barely a handful. Look how peaky the poor thing is. She's shaking like a sewing machine. I felt so far from home, but the tone was more encouraging than mocking. My efforts had been acknowledged and appreciated. Thank you for the button press. I was out of depth. I was too out of depth to reply, but a new emotion rose up inside me. I was proud to have made it this far. Still doubled over with exertion. I looked around at the others. Everyone there had left everything behind to be there. They had a fire in their eyes, a desire to change things, and I was part of it. That's all it took to fill me with energy. Arlo and Becca welcomed us to their son's... Nut. Thank you for making me nut, Lucy. Awkward. Arlo and Becca welcomed us to the sun-scorched farm with open arms. They were emotional and their mood was solemn. They're the last farmers left in these parts, and they're the ones who put together this expedition. They've spent their entire lives trying to and failing to fight the drought. Nothing grows on the cliffs anymore. In their own funny-sounding words, not one measly plant grows in these here fields no more. I hope I'm not reproducing the Highfield dialect too badly. The story was getting spicy. You're welcome. Then Becca told us about their wild scheme, setting off for the clouds to find water in the sky. At her words, a murmur rose from the group. There was talk of how feasible a plan this was, how best to go about it, which routes to take and which sections to avoid. Arlo and Becca want to find ballasts, as they're called, lower down. Enormous creatures made of water that are said to live in the clouds. Ballasts only exist in sleep stories for children. Well, that's what I always thought before embarking on this adventure. They are Arlo and Becca's last hope, and I'm starting to believe in them too. We may have a chance to save the tower. It's up to us to seize it. I've heard no description of any of the other creatures in this game so far. I wonder if this little blue dude is a ballast. Because ballast is water, right? Ballast is the weights that are in a submarine. I'm not sure if that's right. And it would kind of make sense. Holy shit, you have to do that fast. Did it. Did you finish Copycat, Lucy? I'm quite glad I watched you play it because I'd sort of been on the I'd seen it around and I'd kind of been on the fence about playing it myself. But with everything like that happened last year, I sort of had written it off, and I've definitely written it off now. It seemed like it would have the potential to make me very sad. I can go up there, but what's down here, I wonder? To be honest, it was good ending, but very emotional. Yeah, I'm just too short. Can I... Aha, I tricked it. No! Fuck, I saved it. Shit. Okay, that's a shortcut back up there, but what's that one about? Keep pressing the button, Chim. Rachel. I almost called you Kara then, but hi. How's it hanging? Are you okay? I'm hiding from my toddler nephew who's asking me for gummies. Okay, well, you're more than welcome to hang out here with us. Give them to me. What, the child or the gummies? Those you can't ask for people's children on the internet. That's how you get in trouble. I have no gummies. Maybe you should get some gummies. Aha, your first mistake. Not actually having gummies. He thinks I have gummies. Yeah, kids are stupid. I say to a teacher. Kids be dumbin', is all I'm saying. So I decided to hide in the bathroom. You're in the bathroom watching me right now? What is it with your family and watching me in strange places? Kara watches me in the car. It's literally in her name, though. I don't think that's what their name means, but I kind of love that. That's funny. Let's get physical, physical. Do 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 do. I mean, I couldn't get any more physical than climbing a mountain. True story. Go follow Jura. They're the bestest. We like to have a go at each other all the time, but they are a very good person and they deserve a follow. Literally me. How perfect. You in a toilet right now? You're not drowning yourself in the bog, are you? Of how you decided to dedicate the toilet scene to Jura. I mean, it was always sort of dedicated to them anyway, and then I went through the whole phase of adding everybody's names to the scenes that were theirs, so it kind of made sense. I need to do one for Sky Alaka, and I can't. I'm drawing a blank. I looked at it today. Dolly had come up with a bunch of things that I could potentially use, and I can't find one I like. Oh my god, it's a tiny animal. Look at him. Look at him. I must go. Don't kill the child. You'll get arrested and we'll miss you. My little people need me. My invisible gummies. You can keep them in line though, right? You can be like, be good, or otherwise I won't give you any gummies. I don't think I can go down there. I'm good at being good. Can I have them anyway? Spoopy, you're not even average at being good. Spoopy's another person that I seem to just be having a go at sometimes. That's low damage for an anvil. I mean, maybe I'm high resistance. Did you ever think about that? Bet you didn't. Closed permanently or until the sun decides to move again. Because we're enemies. Hey, you said it. You finally admitted that you're finally admitting that we're enemies, eh? How very dare. So now you sleep at night. You said it first. I believe you were the aggressor. I can't believe you 1v1 Sky for use of the button. Like a baby. Don't call me baby. And I lost. Yeah, I can't believe Sky lost. You won the split. You won the. Is this how you, me, and Sky are gonna make all decisions now? Are we gonna 1v1 each other? Let's start deciding all of my business decisions through the format of COD. Start an OnlyFans. 1v1 me. How should I set up my 401k 1v1? What's a 401k? Take out a second mortgage 1v1? Deciding all my business decisions through the format of COD is such a funny sentence. Okay, it could work in two ways, right? It could be fish, it could be video games. And I do like me some fish, chat. Just saying. Get a bit of cod in me and I'm done. The crispier, the better. Will I give Sky all my worldly possessions? What we got? Does that include DollyWhiskers? Because I kind of need my worldly possessions to provide the 9 square meals a day that they've become accustomed to. Come live in my house, chat. I'll feed you good. 9 times a day, even. You have to 1v1 to see if Dolly counts. Fair point. I'll just take the computer. It's the computer that requires maintenance. Like, the computer... I'm still mad at the computer. Like... If I had a freezer big enough, I'd be putting the fridge. I'd be. There's that scene in Friends, right, where Joey puts the angry book, the bad book, in the freezer. If I had a freezer big enough, this PC would be in it. I'm mad at him. He was doing so well. I don't know if any other neurodivergent people in chat can like relate to this. But have you ever had something that's like new and fantastic and it's like a whole thing and it's like it's a big deal to you, right? I use it for Twitch, I do this, I do that. And as soon as it develops some sort of problem, a shine goes off it. Like it's just gone and it will never be able to recover. I'm not sure what part of my neurodivergency that relates to, but it sounds like autism. I would guess that was autism rather than ADHD. My PC was faultless and then it wasn't faultless and I'm kind of angry about it. Look, it's magic. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's autism. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. One day I will get an actual diagnosis and then this will all be fair. Good. For one second, I didn't know if you all had Maybelline over there. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a British company we gave to you, but I could be wrong. I remember the Maybelline adverts from like the 90s. And I thought, had you asked me, I would have said that Maybelline was a British company. I'm probably wrong. They were literally founded in Chicago. Why'd you say it like that? Like, oh my god, they were literally founded in Chicago. I didn't know. Had you asked me, I would have said England, but I guess it was Chicago. Did they like deep dish pizza? That is the question. There are so many people climbing down from the heights. I feel like a fish swimming upstream, like in the stories. Before the Jusant, we rose and fell with the tides. I remember hearing the old schooners describe enormous waves, ones that drove people upward with each high tide. They'd never seen the ocean themselves. They were just repeating what they'd heard from their elders when they themselves were young. But there must have been a grain of truth to those stories, right? The ocean nourished the cliffs, and in return, the cliffs nourished the entire tower. Anyway, the inhabitants of low tide set enough store in them to set off a search of the ocean. I wavered too. Should we try to hook the lost water? In a way, yes, but not by going with the flow. I have answers now. Thanks to Arlo and Becca. We need to go back to the source. We shared our shady spot with a man named Zoe. He was on his way down to the plane and tried to convince us to go with him. Why stay? He didn't understand why we wouldn't go. You won't get nothing out of these fields no more. The earth ain't worth a blessed thing. He grabbed a fistful of dust and held it up as proof. So I continued on his way while we prolonged our break, dreading having to go back into the blazing sun. I refused to believe him. Ever since we set off, I feel like I'm rediscovering the tower, like I've never really truly looked at it or listened to it before. My perspective's changing. The higher up we go, I'm sure we're on the right track. Stop being British and claiming ownership of things that aren't yours. I remember Maybelline ads with the Union Jack and them. I think that's what I'm basing it on. Lies. I'm chucking tea in the ocean right now. You drink coffee, you Philistine. That is just a shortcut. Tea is better than coffee. Tea is delicious. A good accompaniment for most meals. But if you were to pair coffee with certain meals, that would be grim. Coffee better than tea, 1v1. I already did. I mean, maybe you should have a button off. Sada, what's new? Any work for us? I'll 1v Britain. Any of us working? Orders are drying up and business at the roadworks is far too slow for my liking. I'm starting to get bored. I've brushed up on all my knots and I've done the accounting. I've been putting off 4 cycles and I've dusted all the machines, but now we're struck twiddling our thumbs. We're not very good at doing nothing. Glad to see there's still someone on the tower. Sada went with the flow, just like everyone else. I don't really see what they're expecting to find in the desert. It's not like the sun's going to budge any more than it does here. No need for new ropes, but you're welcome to come whenever you like. You'll soon get used to doing nothing. You'll see, it suits us anyway. We have more time for each other. More time for each other. Happily have a car, press the button. Look, everybody, happily have a car, press the button. Quick, get him. Oh, damn. How's it going, Kara? You in a car right now, Kara? Somebody was talking about this earlier, Kara. Are you called Kara because you're always in a car? Kara. I'm still at the office. Boo. Oh no. Oh, with a dad called Pepsi, I figured you might have been named after a car. So there are two ways to go, right? There's that way and whatever the fuck this is up here. You know what? It looks like an impassable series of climbables there, so let's go this way first. What's over here? I was floating in midair. I swear, there it is. I was about to say, I swear I saw a blue flower. Thank you for the button press. Now it literally just takes you all the way back up here. Never mind, I was going the original way to begin with. Banana bunch. You hit me with a banana bunch? How rude. To the person who left a caramel bun in the canteen, I ate it. Sorry, not sorry. There's no one around anyway. They're pressing it again. Things are going to start to get rolled up any second. Can I grab this? I feel like this is a grabbable. Am I barking up the wrong tree? I could go over there, maybe? I don't think that's angled right to be what I think it is. Thanks, baby. Tara can't get the kill. It's all mine. And famous last words. Will I get it again? That'll be hilarious. Don't fall. How is it going, Pokemon? Did you get a PB? In the good drunk degenerates. I played like poop today.
Flap,
it
flap.
happens. Don't fall.
Drunk_degenerates just raided with 9 viewers.
You're not the first person to say don't fall, drunk. Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer, and today we are playing a game called Jusant, which we played at launch, but we're revisiting because I did not have the PC I did now at launch, and I felt like I should give it a fair whack. So here we are. Thank you for the shout out. You don't have to say that. How is the stream going? How was Ready or Not? I poked my head in a couple of times. I lurked most of the day. Is that game from a realism perspective as good as they say it is? I'd be very interested to know. Raiders, if you need to raid and run, I will what am I trying to say? Raiders, if you need to raid and run, Raiders, if you need to raid and run, please do so. But in the meantime, I'm going to play you a 2-minute trailer to get you a little bit of a sneak peek into what I do. And then we will continue climbing this mountain. Basically, there's been a post-apocalypse. Everything's very salt, flatty, and dry. There's no water. And I think, at least from what we've seen so far, we are off to save the water/world. Something along those lines. Goes well. 2 Ready or Not streams today, and it's very simmy, but I'm not a gun nut, so no idea how realistic it is. Okay, well, it's one that I think I have access to through library sharing from DollyWhiskers' sister, so it might be one I should try. Trailer. Anyway, back in a sec. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. Welcome to the Bopper. I hope everybody's ready to watch Chimken get fisted. Welcome to the Bopper. Oh, no. I'm here to kick ass. Can I interest anybody in a stinky secret? Daddy? Yes? Is there something the matter? That shouldn't be that funny. Look at that peen. Oh. It's nicer if you suck on it and it lasts a while. So take your top off. My bunghole is very tidy, I'll have you know. Chim, stop edging chat. I don't understand. I never said such a thing. If you're gonna eat anything on my recommendation, you have your own ass on hand always. You should never go hungry again. You heard me. I'm aroused just from the conversation about the pink living jellyfish. That's a very interesting thing to say on the internet. He's gonna fist me, and not in a pleasurable way. This butt plug chicken. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm mildly concerned. Look how thick he is. Really, really sturdy. I'm gonna poop on you. It's pretty bad. And I have a juicy fat ass. What's the worst that could happen? And this is where I will be for the rest of the night. Oh, come on! Punch them into submission. No other place can I talk so openly about pissing myself. I'd prefer if you didn't make me pee myself. Whoops! I just need to go change my underwear. I really want to have sex on stream. Would anybody like to join me in the cum bath? Remember my mysterious hole. Didn't do it last time, not doing it this time either. Ha 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 ha! Please don't let that be a wipe. I would like to make some sweet music with him. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. You know what's really good, guys? Stabbing zombies up the bum. Now I've ruined it. I am going to die. Ah, ha, ha. You. The government, we have bulkheads. That's it. That's all I've got. We continue upwards climb, everybody. Cum bath, cum bath. Welcome to the cum bath. Yeah. What else do I need to say? Drunk, we should play it together. The bots aren't the smartest, but they do well enough. I will check. Can I check that now? Because I'm remembering seeing them play it. Let me before I say anything silly. Having a moment. Ready or not? Ready or not? Here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you. Oh no, maybe I can't get it. I take it back. I might have to buy it, but add it to the list of potential games you and I need to play together. Leo, welcome in. Ready or not is a lot more fun with friends. Spoopy, is that another game that you have? Fancy seeing you here, Leo. Also, I'll be on my little gamification land next 3 days, so I'll be wrapping up things a little early tonight. No worries. If that is code for you needing to lurk, please do so. It's on sale right now. That's why I got it in the first place. Wink, wink, wonk, wonk. I will see how my funds are faring. I'm on. Does anybody else get their paycheck for December before Christmas? I'm in that really horrible period right now where I got my paycheck for December. I usually get my paycheck on the 29th. I got my paycheck on the 19th. And then I spend the rest of the month going, oh shit, have I got enough money to do anything? Hugs and support. Look, how is climbing going? I played this game, right, when it was brand new, and it had literally just come out, and my PC wasn't quite up to power to deal with it. And now I have my battle center, battle station, whatever the weird people call their PCs. Playing it now, it's so pretty. Look at it, once a year. Why does it really want me to go over there? Guess I'm going over there then. It doesn't. Leo has chickens. How many chickens do you have? What kind of chickens do you have? Tell me everything about your chickens. I like chickens. Could you have guessed that I like chickens? Oh, fuck. Ah! Could you believe that I like chickens? It's crazy to think about, I know. But I also believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Honcho. I have barbed rock chicken. Sounds aggressive. Are they aggressive? Honcho. Jeff Honcho. All the cool people address him as Jeff Honcho. Don't you know about Jeff Honcho? They are the black and white speckled ones. I need to look up a picture. But I will. High score of 22! Congratulations. There we go. Grandpa had show chickens back in the day, so I do enjoy chickens and know a fair bit. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, Leo. I know nothing about chickens. I would love chickens based off where we live in the UK. They are an animal that, like, a lot of people have privately owned in my life, but I have never really interacted with one. It was just a cool thing that I wanted to base my account on. One day, if I make it rich and have a lot, if I make it big on Twitch and I make it rich, I'll get me some Twitch chickens. I used to have some Cochin chickens that were really cute, big fluff balls with feathered feet. The difficulty is we also have cats, you have to remember. So, like, I will warn you, Drunk, that the high score of that new redeem is broken at the moment, but you can still play. The idea is to get the number as high as possible, and as you push the number higher, the chance of the number failing increases. It's raining cats and chickens, something like that. It's one of those. I would also like a cockatiel, knowing full well that they live like 40 years and are like have to be made by they have to be in wills and shit like that. I would happily have a cockatiel, but I never can because we also like cats, and I'm pretty sure a cat would eat one. Listen to your heart and follow your instincts. That's all I can tell you. Go if you must. I won't be going with you. My roots are here. I'm an old man. All I want is to stay on my land at peace with the world around me. Farewell. I wish you all the best. I'll go to the old tree for as long as I can, and I'll cherish your memory as my most prized possession. I'll be sad, but knowing you're out there somewhere will comfort me. A tiny plant growing in the desert. Oh, Grandpa, I'm going to be sad too. I already am. Mama says, well, I don't know what this voice is. We'll come back when the sun wills it, but I don't believe it. The sun doesn't will it, because if it did, we wouldn't be stuffing everything in the house into flour sacks. I heard the water in the desert steams and is stinky. That's what Tommy says. She's already been there to make sure there was room for her animals, and she's going back with us. Unky says, if you change your mind, you know where to find us. He doesn't want to write to you. He says you made Mama mad and that I shouldn't be writing this. I love you, and I don't want to go, I don't want to go, but I'm going to go, so bye, Grandpa. Ez. My partner's grandpa has a cockatiel. They do be cute. I have fallen into... I will hold my hands up and say I've done a little bit of research on the subject since, but it is entirely inspired by accidentally falling into a TikTok black hole of cockatiel videos, and I will fully own up and say that's not always the best way to sort of like... It's not always the best way to fall into pet ownership of any particular kind, but they're so freaking cute, and I would love him so much, and he would be mine, and we'd be best friends. And he could be a chicken. He'd live till I'm 40, so it's another animal that we could get in place of kids. I got my wildlife permit renewal in the mail today, so hopefully I can get some more pheasant and some quail this year. Do you own a large property? Do you own a large plot of land? If obviously don't answer that question if you don't want to. You know what I mean. Nice. Okay, we climb. Get on the lift. Get on the lift. Family owns a small bit of land. I just get to use some of it. Fair enough. What you said sounded very, like gamesy, as opposed to like, oh, I have like pets, you know what I mean? He's got huge tracts of land. Hey, I've got huge tracts of land, Spoopy. Look at them, they're huge. Absolutely huge-mongous. The walls are alive! Great pet rock migration. I like that. I like the idea that these guys are just here. Go up. Off we go! Shells. Biggins. Excuse me, chat. I apologise. 5 minutes until an ad. We'll comb beards. If you've got a beard, go get your beard comb, because for the 3 minutes on the hour, we are going to comb our beards like big bearded gentlemen. There's the announcement. Suddenly, Sekiro, giant snake attacks. I have to leave my comb and my beard is finally long enough for that. I'll have to leave my comb at the PC for next time. Yeah, Ryan, go get your beard comb. You're gonna join me. We're gonna cross the beard stream. Join me, Ryan. Join the dark side. Yay, physics! Okay, where the fuck are we going now? We're still going that way? Okay. Isn't the music good as well? Of the climbing games I've played on stream, this is 100% the more relaxing. I love physics. Physics helps my beard stay neat. Oh my god, the cliff edge. We're almost there, chat. And we did it. Gubby, thank you for the hydrate. Ugh. Okay, I've not shouted anybody out in a while. Who's next? Leo. Let's shout out Leo. Leo. Go follow Leo. I've lurked in many a stream of Leo's. Always a nice... I find it quite calming. Leo might disagree of their own content, but I find it quite calming. You can shout at me. You seem to be good at it, Madge. I mean, you can shout at me. I've never shouted at you. This is what I was trying, like simulatory type, good vibe streamer. You will know if I ever shout at you properly. But yeah, go follow Lou, please. Pretty please. I'll treat it as a personal favor. Warning, this journal entry will definitely be too long, but I have so much to say. I got to see Emmy again. I'm so glad I got to drop anchor at her hut. We made it up for lost time in the blink of an eye. I almost capsized when I heard her laugh again. I'd missed it that much. He started by grumbling about something before shrugging and changing the subject, just like old times. I found myself chattering endlessly. The words flooded out of me. I told her everything from my parents getting ready to pack up and go to our theories about water in the clouds. Everything got all jumbled, and I could tell my chatter made no sense, but she nodded as though she'd never heard anything more profound. What's happening? Yeah, pretty sure Sanguine can't. Sanguine can't do shit. How was your dinner, Sanguine? We didn't ask. You were going away to spend some time with family. How was it? It was about then that I realized the whole team was gawking at us with round fish eyes. Oops. How long had I been standing there talking to Emmy right in front of them? I hadn't even set my pack down yet. It was so awkward. Emmy gave a frown and barked orders at the assembled group. There was hard tack to prepare for everyone at the hut and mattresses to air out, plus the salt the wind had blown into the corners. Everyone sprang up and got to work without a word. Emmy's one tough cookie, that's for sure, plus she was armed with a wooden spoon that she was brandishing wildly. A pot was soon set to heat in the sun, while Sol swept the floor and Arlo scraped the plates. Emmy gave me a wink and I laughed harder than I had in ages. Later on, with our stomachs full and feet bandaged, Emmy told us the stories she heard from travelers who stopped by her hut. One of them grabbed my attention, the legend of the Piper. A musician of old, he was said to travel from region to region with his flute to make it rain. I'd never heard tell of it back home, but Arlo and Becca had. Where they're from, they said he'd celebrate the rain's arrival than making it rain. When comes the water, dances the Piper. I'm writing to keep my hands occupied, but I can't settle down, as though staying busy will delay our departure. I've already rewound all my rope and checked on my pack. I brought way too many things aboard, and in this heat, besides, maybe I don't need these 3 teapots, or my favorite flower pots after all. I couldn't just leave them behind, but I know I can't go on like this. I'm entrusting them to you, Emmy. I hope they bring you as much comfort as they have brought me. I hope to see you again one day. I'm your crewmate always. That's cute. Find me, you won't. Just follow the smell. Oh! Insinuating that Spoopy smells. Oh, it's not as good as if I have to explain it. Wow. Wow. I'm super mature. Even Tortellini is short. Who's Portellini? You mean Sanguini Tortellini with the weenie pinny? Sanguini linguini with the tiny weenie pinny? Something. I can't remember what Mother says. Something about Sanguine having small penis. I only remember the weenie peenie part. Yeah, that's the bit that everybody remembers. I'm just like Sanguine. You can't come at us. We didn't invent that saying. Like, that's not our fault. Like, we didn't invent that. We didn't come up with that. Look how high we've climbed. I started down on the ground floor today. Look how far we're up now. I'm sure it's not all individually rendered, but jeepers. Look at it. I've climbed all that way. Jeepers. Did I just talk through the entire ad? Did I just talk through the entire ad? Apparently I talked through the entire ad. Bet you're gonna trip and fall down. Hey, at least I've got the hands to catch myself. I just totally talked through the entire ad chat. I apologize. Everything okay, Sanguine? Chim is toxic today. He started it. Wow. I'm just showing off my bad boy side. It's time, chat. Chim is going to show off his bad boy side. Can't see shit because that massive forehead is in the way. I'm bald! Where does the forehead end? Nobody knows. Nobody can tell me. Good old wraparound forehead. Are you bald as well? You sound like you know about that. You sound like you know my pain. Turns out, Spoopy's bald like baby. Are you bald like baby, Spoopy? I heard you were bald like baby. Just a baby. Sanguine is a dragon, so Sanguine has no hair too. Ah, you see? Sanguine is also an old bald man. Can't leave. You're not gonna leave. No, that's not gonna work for me. We did it. Okay. Where are you gonna go, Sanguine? You'll be lonely if you leave. I'll be lonely if you leave. George the Corner George will be lonely if you leave. That's a new Corner George, by the way. What do you think? Do dragons have pubic hair? That's a very dangerous question to ask on the internet. Certain people might send examples. Hey Ons, have you seen the latest posters? The ones that say to eat more salt to quench your thirst? Together, let's save water. Salt your food. Water saved today is water drunk tomorrow. It made me think of you. They're taking it too far. We're supposed to drink less while they use up all of the water in the Great Basin to water those sun-scorched fields of theirs. Yeah, I saw every little bit counts, honestly. Have they got no shame? It's always the same with them, but it's sure working out well for the store. I've never seen so many customers, even though most of the villages are already abandoned. I'm running low on pickleweed, hearth salt, and rock salt. I'm even out of plain flakes, though they're pretty bland and not what I'd recommend. At this rate, I'm going to have to start selling my personal stash. Oh my god, no reptiles have hair follicles. Pretty sure dragons would have cloaca like chickens, but are dragons reptiles? Why does people on the internet have so much interest in my private areas? Because you're sexy. If you're gonna walk around looking like that, Sanguine, people are gonna ask about it. It's the danger of being pretty. I'll take that compliment. I can now actually comment because we've all seen Sanguine's face. Sanguine did a face reveal in my Discord. I was like, ugh! But then I was like, huh. What do he look like? He literally, you could go look yourself. It was a very handsome face. It's in the Christmas channel. He was one of the first people to post. Imagine if I'd used my modly powers to edit out his hands. There was no hands in the picture. Boo! Okay, honestly, I didn't check, but there we go. Because obviously... obviously. Oh my god, that save then. Jesus Christ. Ugh. We're climbing up mountain again. Where are we going? That was a hell of a save. No, out of stamina. And we're fine. I've not touched the ground in such a long time that my stamina bar is minuscule. They'd be classed as reptilia, but they have their own genus and subspecies. Stop talking about Sanguine's genus, you'll make him blush. I love words. Does anybody else love words? God fucking skibbity titwank. Oh, so close to the thing. Okay, off you pop, little one. I'm just hitching a ride. These guys eventually just stop dead. Have you seen a dragon? What if they're a furry? What? Wait, what? What if Sanguine is a furry? Sanguine, are you a furry? I mean, nothing against... We don't kink shame around here, so be very careful what you say about furries, is all I'm saying. Holy fuck, that one was rough. Okay, full stamina bar. A ladder. We're saved. Not shaming anyone, I'm merely asking if dragons have fur. No, they have scales. Well, we're leaving the tower. The village has been given a date. I can't quite believe it. I still think about our dance. The last festival already seems so long ago. It was so nice to forget about all this for a sleep. I didn't realize it at the time, but I think at some point I'd given up. But then your laughter, the dizziness after the long waltz, the way you stepped on my feet, the way your cheeks glowed. Answer would be there are many different kinds of dragons. Some might have fur, others don't. I don't know how to ask you this, but want to come with me and journey through life on the same pebble? I'm sorry, I know it's short notice, but now I care enough to be afraid of what I could miss out on if I don't send you this message. Hope you get it, Keely. We've got a romance story building. I'm waiting to find out that all of this stuff that we're hearing about through these notes that we're finding everywhere happened like 1,000 years ago, and this guy is really like hardcore salvager grade. Oh, a shortcut. Nope. Fur is classifying factor for mammals. You can't have a reptile with fur. Sky, are you getting angry about a fictional dinosaur? Here's the question, chat. Are dragons dinosaurs? They're also not dinosaurs, oh my fucking god. Luxury pigeon. You keep finding me on the side of cliff faces, luxury pigeon.
Luxury pigeon just raided with 48 viewers.
Sanguine, welcome in from luxury pigeon. Staff, welcome in. Nice to see you as always. Leonard and Spoopy were already here. Pay no attention to them. Pidge, how's it hanging? What were you playing? You were playing Lethal Company. DollyWhiskers. Don't pretend like you didn't just come in on that raid. It says in chat. Raiders. My name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I am a variety streamer, and today we are playing Jusant. We played Jusant when it was brand new, and didn't finish it. Basically, I gave the game 2 hours, and it didn't run particularly well at the time, but now I have a new PC, and it looks freaking fantastic. So we're climbing up this mountain, which, look at it. Look at how pretty that is. Look at that. This is how far we've climbed today. Look at, we were all the way down there in the desert when we started. I like the look of this one. It looks so fucking cool, doesn't it? I'm going to play you a trailer. I'll be back in approximately 2 minutes and we're going to continue because I don't have to get up to work tomorrow and I want to try this. Is it fun? It is. It's really, really good. If you need to raid and run, please do so. But here's a little bit about me if you don't already know. And pop. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. Welcome to the Bop. Okay. I hope everybody's ready to watch Chimken get fisted. Welcome to the Bop. Oh, no. I'm here to kick ass. Can I interest anybody in a stinky secret? Daddy? Yes? Is there something the matter? That shouldn't be that funny. Look at that peen. Oh. It's nicer if you suck on it and it lasts a while. So take your top off. My bunghole is very tidy, I'll have you know. Chim, stop edging chat. I don't understand. I never said such a thing. If you're gonna eat anything on my recommendation, you have your own ass on hand always. You should never go hungry again. You heard me. I'm aroused just from the conversation about the pink living jellyfish. Oh, that's a very interesting thing to say on the internet. He's gonna fist me, and not in a pleasurable way. This butt plug chicken. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm mildly concerned. Look how thick he is. Really, really sturdy. I'm gonna poop on you. It's pretty bad. And I have a juicy fat ass. What's the worst that could happen? And this is where I will be for the rest of the night. Oh, come on! Punch them into submission. No other place can I talk so openly about pissing myself. I'd prefer if you didn't make me pee myself. Whoops! I just need to go change my underwear. I really want to have sex on stream. Would anybody like to join me in the cum bath? Remember my mysterious hole. Didn't do it last time, not doing it this time either. Ha 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 ha! Please don't let that be a wipe. I would like to make some sweet music with him. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. You know what's really good, guys? Stabbing zombies after fun. Now I've ruined it. I am going to die. Ah, ha, ha. You. The government, we have bulk hires. That's it. That's all I've got. That's it. That's all I got. Let's do some more climbing. Strap yourselves in. Grab yourself a drink. We just had an ad, so you've come at the perfect time. Really, the only big mystery, we've run into all sorts of lore drops in terms of why the world is like this. Is this game scary? Are you afraid of heights? Are you afraid of heights? If not, no. The only mystery is that this strange little creature, we don't know what this strange little creature is. We're sort of carrying him around with us. Jump. I can't. There we go, I jumped. Did you call me? You bastard. Coming in here. You just timed out. You just timed out. Get in the oven, Sanguine. Get in the fucking oven. Happily Avacar has discovered the button. Hey, Pidge, do you want to press something addictive? Go in my channel point redeem and press my button. You can now push my buttons. It's an interactive mini game that I've made, entirely inspired by an app that you can get on Steam. But you can press my button. Putting Sanguine in the oven. Oh, sweetie, I could already push your buttons. No, you couldn't. You've tried multiple times. Don't call me sweetie. Stop calling me sweetie. Stop calling me things. What is happening here? That was too many seconds. Sky, Spoopy's calling me things. I never called you things. Valid. See, stuff's addicted now. Look, didn't that feel good? Stuff, how did it feel to press my button? Explain. Like, explain what you're feeling right now. Like, are you concerned that there's a risk level? Are you concerned that the risk level is 4? What do you think you'll do next? Cat break. It's time. Hello? Okay. Time chat. Exhilarating experience. Press it again. Basically, it is designed around... It's a channel point redeem, so obviously I've cut corners massively. But there is a game on Steam called The Button, where you press it, and the idea is to get as many best button presses as possible before the game puts you into a fail state. Come over it. Sit down. Sit down. Give me that paw. Yeah. And that's on the floor. I feel so alive. So every time you press the button, the chances of the game ending increases. So you just rolled your 5th button press, so the risk level is 5. So there is a random number generator that rolls a dice from 1 to 100. And if the number is below the score that you have, you lose. So you should know that I just lost the game. Did you lose the game? I didn't see that bit. You didn't lose the game. I see it. I'll fuck off with the game. Sorry. No. The game. Guy doesn't like it when I do that. You're all the worst. Guy, it's not been that long since I said it to you. Hey. Good boy. Look at all your fans. You got fans. How does that make you feel? So theoretically, 99 is the highest number possible. Yes, statistically, 99 is the highest number possible. So, because you could theoretically get a dice roll on 99 that was 100. I lost thanks to the redeem description of the button press. Really, I just need to get it out there and make her the game redeem. It'll cost 10,000, but you can make everybody in the chat simultaneously lose the game. What if the button secretly turns the oven off and on? No, that's so good, is it? Does it count the button press that you lose on? Because then it could be 100. I think if you press it on the 100th time, it is a guaranteed fail state. Because the random number can't be... The random number generator is 1 to 100. I could make it 100 if I made the random number generator 1 to 101. And then everybody said, okay, the max score that you could theoretically possibly get is 100. Like, press 99, win, press again, lose. Is that 99 or 100? So, I think you will... I think based off the way that... I think without doing it, which statistically is extremely hard to test... without doing it, I think the only way I can guarantee 100 score, now that we've talked about it, is changing the points to 101, so you can at least get 100. And that's as easy as changing the random number generator from 1 to 101. But then the 101 one would be a guaranteed fail. But at the same time, the guaranteed fail would record the highest possible score in the game, and then it would be forever. It wouldn't happen, though. It's pointless as we never get there. Theoretically! It's theoretically impossible. Well, no, it's statistically very unlikely. But it's not impossible. The good thing about the one on Steam is that it has a global leaderboard, so you can see people that have somehow managed to click it like 1,000 times. But their maths and how they process is significantly more powerful than what Mix It Up can do. Asses. Where are we going? There's climbing. I can climb further up there. Alright, gotta go to bed. It's already quite late. Thank you for popping in stuff and hanging out for a bit. See you again soon. I don't get it. What is the deal? I don't get it. What is the deal with parents in the ocean? It's all they talk about. We have to explore the Great Plain. I'm doing some tedious scheduling and I just started and now I feel like I need a nap. Eat a sandwich. Have you got any Christmas food left over? That'll make you feel better. Blah, blah, blah. Fine. Set sail for the desert if you want. But why should I have to come along too? They're getting on my nerves. Honestly, I'm kind of scared. I bet I'll get dizzy walking horizontally. Nope. No thanks. Not for me. So that's it. Neil, you're leaving? I wouldn't mind going off on an addition instead of marinating in this old place. It's so boring here, you have no idea. I can't take it anymore. If I have to roast, at least let me roast in the desert where things are happening. Plus, what if you found a spring? You'd be famous. I just ate. Eat again, it's Christmas. You've heard of second breakfast, but have you heard of second meal after every single meal that you ever eat? Literally, I am a grazer. Same. Does anybody else does anybody raise your hand if you eat out of boredom? Because holy shit, do I eat out of boredom? And I know that's like, oh my god, look at, like, he's so privileged eating out of boredom, but I eat out of boredom. Like, we're very lucky to live where we do in the world, but holy shit, do I eat out of boredom. The other Sleep Rose asked me to tell him a bedtime story. He's getting to be a big boy now, but I love it when I can still pretend he's little. I decided to tell him the tale of the long rain. I told him about the overflowing canals, high tide, the locks, and so on, but eventually he stopped me because he didn't understand. He didn't know what rain was. I'm starting to doubt myself. We both agree that it's not some tale our elders made up. It did exist, right? Hey, I think it did, yeah, but to be honest, I see where your kid's coming from. Water falling from the sky does sound pretty odd. I wouldn't be surprised if the old folks had made it all up and are having a good old laugh at us all up there. Yeah. We're very lucky to live where we do on the planet. And the fact that I can say I eat when I'm bored is, you know, is special. But I wish I didn't. Because my waistline, chat. My waistline. Ow. I think after all that literally provided nothing to me. That was all. I just demonstrated a loop. I need to go this way. Sure. No, go the other way. Got him. No, fucked it. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Fixed it. I need to rest a sec. Wibble your arms about, child. What the fuck are you doing over there? Oh my god. Okay, it doesn't quite like that interaction. Got him. What are those? Little bug creatures. It just happens that they're really useful as rock climbing doohickeys. Like, you can use them to... They sort of drive you around a little bit. They're oddly cute. Those are my Crocs. What are those? I want one as a pet. You want a pet rock? Somebody already made the pet rock comparison. Does anybody have the time? Big clock. I'm gonna blow it. I'm gonna blow it, chat. Watch me. Big clock you got there, mister. Thank you, Sanguine. I appreciate you. What the fuck? It's a giant one. He's adorable. I love him. Sky whale. I can't get over these graphics. Jeepers, was that really only the... Was that really one chapter? Okay, so I have streamed for approximately, give or take, 3.5 hours, which is longer than I would usually stream on a weekend. I am going to... What's the deal? I'm going to call it a night there. We're basically halfway. There are 6 chapters in the entire game. I know that there are 6 chapters in the entire game. We're basically halfway. What I want to do is actually finish this game this time, because I gave this game 2 hours at launch and I never finished it, and I was quite sad about it. It's been pending on my list for quite some time, and I'm having a really good... It's really nice to look at, right? So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go live tomorrow. I will go live either early to play this, or this will replace Horizon, or I will go... Words, are you leaving? I'm wrapping up. It's almost midnight. What I'm trying to say is we will play more of this tomorrow, and if there's time for Horizon, we will get to it. That's what I'm trying to say. I just got here. Tempe, don't use those eyes. Don't use those eyes, Tempe. Can I do like a rock climbing pose as for my thumbnail? I'll be like, that's my rock climbing pose. Frog slightly in the way. No, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it because I could push on, and now I've started saying this. I could push on, but I only usually do 2 hours on a Friday. But I'm off for the entire week. There's gonna be more time to stream. We're gonna do more of this tomorrow, and we'll squeeze in some Horizon if we get the chance. In the meantime, chat, I've had a really nice time. Coming back to this has been really pleasant. I needed a chill out game. I need that success of rolling credits. I need that success of rolling credits, because I've not rolled credits in a while because we're playing quite a few long games and you don't really experience it until you're a streamer. The act of getting to the credits of a video game is extremely enlightening, and I need it. So Jusant will be back next. It'll be tomorrow, first game we play, and if we've got time for Horizon after we finish, that'd be great. That'll be wonderful. I'm gonna work on the button. The button needs a little bit of tinkering because the high scoreboard isn't working. But other than that, the fact that that has worked and the fact that everybody is engaged with that new channel point redeem so thoroughly this evening, I really appreciate it. So, you know, this, I say this every stream, but when somebody is engaging so much with the thing that I've made for stream, it's always really important to say this. I'm really glad you exist, chat. We've had lots of back and forth with this stream. Back and forth about the game, back and forth in general on various subjects, back and forth about the new channel point redeem. It's always really pleasurable to interact with chat on a... Yeah, it's really always nice to be here. I wasn't in a bad mood, but this was good. This was good. And I tried to go live all day yesterday, and I wish I had, because we would have rolled credits today had I, and I didn't, and here we are. Hindsight is a bitch, chat. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's something I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. Chat, I'm really proud of you for living. Really proud of you for existing. Really proud of you for perpetuating your own existence, because life is hard. Drinking enough water, consuming enough food, not murdering everybody because politics and generally just being shit at any given time of the year. It's really freaking hard, and you do that, and you succeed at that as best as you possibly can, and that is all I can ask of you. But... you do not have to watch my content. You do not have to be in chat. You do not have to lurk in chat, but lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus all of the energy that you can manage on living, being okay, doing the best that you possibly can. Sometimes chronically ill people, as there are a lot of chronically ill people in the community, that might mean you can't get out of bed on a given day, but at least you're alive. Focus on living, and then take all of the take all of that energy that you've got. Focus on living, and then if my content can make your existence that little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. It's getting real close to the end of this little ritual that we do every stream. But chat, for one of the last ones of the year, could you please type "fuck cancer" in chat for me? Could you type "fuck cancer" in chat? We do this in response to somebody that me and my partner DollyWhiskers lost at the end of 2023. In 2025, we will be fucking something else. We've decided what format this little part of the stream is going to take. In 2025, I will be asking you to type "fuck," because fuck can work as a positive and a negative. It can be, fuck, that was a terrible experience. Fuck TERFs. Fuck politics. Along those lines. But it can also be, fucking hell, that was brilliant. I really enjoyed that. So in 2025, Tempe'll like this saying, I think. The tagline for this new section will be, in 2025, my community will be fucking each other. And I don't know why that entertains me so much. It probably means there are so many sponsorships. There are so many sponsorships and money making schemes that I can probably use on the internet that will never want to touch me again, because I am insinuating that at the end of my stuff. Why did you think of me? I mean, that based on next year we're fucking nothing, everything, each other. No, we are fucking everything or nothing. It depends. It might just be fuck, but it can be a positive or a negative next year. It can be fuck politics because something bad in politics might happen. It might be fuck chronic health because DollyWhiskers is having a particularly bad time with their symptoms. It might be fucking hell, that was an amazing game. Tell me about a game that you've played recently. But you'll be typing fuck in chat. And we're all adults. I'm not out here trying to like market myself for like anybody under 18. So fuck. And thank you for helping me do weird shit on the internet. It's always my pleasure. I'm gonna find somebody to raid real quick, so hang out for 5 seconds. If you're subscribed, drop a raid emote on arrival. If you're unsubscribed, take a raid message that I've just pasted into chat, and I'll throw you at somebody that is live on my list. 1 second, chat. Don't rush me. Is anybody playing this game? What's this game called? Jusant, other than me, because it was just me earlier today. There are a few people. There are a few people that are wildly ahead of me. That's spoiler territory. I would love to throw you at that person. What? Where are they on the mountain? I'm gonna throw you at them. I don't know who they are. Do they speak English? Chaos and Chill. I'm going to throw you at them. And I've lost them. What are their names? I'm going to throw you at them, but I'm not going to stick around because I don't want spoilers. Mine Patcher. Mine Patcher, everybody. Mine Patcher. I will chuck you in their direction. I'll be back tomorrow, like I said. If I go live early, it will be Jusant. If I'm live at 7 p.m., it will be Jusant, and we will play it until we're done. If there is time for Horizon afterwards, we will play Horizon. But Jusant will be the name of the game tomorrow to get credits roll. Bye, Chimken. I miss you. Bye, Tempe. I hope you aren't offended by the fact that I thought of you when I said about my community fucking each other. Like, I hope you're not actively offended by that. But if you are, I can literally do nothing about it now. I've, ship sailed. I'm not easily offended. It was funny. Mind Patcher. And go. Enjoy this person. Show them some support about Jusant because this game is fabulous looking. It is great. I pressed a button to go over here. Press the button again. See you around, chat.